the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
He has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Anderson Varejao is out there with Rush, and it's Clark in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' 5. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted.
Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
Porter kicks to Wall. Hits the jumper in space. Wall's got 11 points.
Timeout for Golden State.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Tough opponent. I mean, they went up 2-1 on the Hawks, but were unable to keep the series lead. A lot of close, heartbreaking losses for them in that series.
And the Hawks would ultimately take down the Wizards last year in the postseason. John Wall and his injury were a big turning point in that matchup, and all those buzzer beaters for both teams made it one of the most interesting series of the postseason.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Varejao. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry. Iguodala, wide open. Hits it from 3-point range. Iguodala's got 6.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Dudley dishes to Morris. Soft touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Dishes it to Dudley. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
And that is good.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Washington making some changes. Thornton comes in for Markieff Morris. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Here's Nene on the inbound. The Warriors pull it in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson from long range. And it's Nene with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Off on the layup. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green leading the charge. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The third quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Let's take them back.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Jared Dudley, Thornton out there with Ramon Sessions. Then it's Gortat, and it's Porter in at the small forward. Sessions with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Dudley's shot is good.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Curry can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 3. Floats one up, and Thornton with the basket on the assist by Dudley.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Outside Curry. Rush the pass to Iguodala. And the three ball is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off. The triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
There's a screen by Gortat. And Sessions kicks to Gortat. The Warriors pull it in.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Washington.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for Dudley. Temple comes in for Marcus Thornton. And it's John Wall in for Sessions.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
And as always, Doris, thank you.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Rush dishes to Thompson. Misses the three.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Washington calls timeout. They're ahead by 4. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. And Ian Clark subbed in for Thompson. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Bradley Beal's checked in for Garrett Temple. .105 left in the game. Wall attacking. Green with the block. To the middle. Here's Clark. Connects. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Wall wide open. And that one comes up a bit short.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 42. 40 seconds left in the fourth. .40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Morris. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Here's Green. Green missing again.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Washington calls timeout. So it's Washington now. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Yes!
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 2. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Golden State.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
With under 2 seconds remaining, you've got to hurry it up. Get the ball up quickly.
Oh, he hits it! How about that shot?
Big time! Big time!
Incredible!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
The 2K Sports postgame show.